Hey everybody, Steve Olivas from The Commute here at the Rizz and the Believerz video shoot for the song. I had to write this down because we only heard it 700 times today shooting the video. Don't Stop Tryin'.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I should call you lead guitarist or rhythm guitar. You and Steadicam kind of share duties up there, but guitarist. Big deal around Nashville here too. John Salaway joins me, and thanks for taking time to come up into the show, John.
Thank you, brother. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Well, let's at least give the audience a little background on you.
Okay.
And just tell me a little bit about where you come from, your musical acumen, and then we'll talk about shooting the video today.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Well, I've been in Nashville for about 20 years now. I'm a Grammy-considered songwriter, producer. I'm a booking agent, a multi-instrumentalist, and yeah, I've got to be on this project, which is really such a blessing.
Such a blessing. John is very humble. His resume is long and distinguished, and that's why he got tapped to be a part of this project. How did you get involved with Rizz?
Oh man, it's all thanks to Troy Dakota, man. He's one of the most genuine and sincere people in the music business, and he became a dear friend of mine. We met and we started playing together, and he met Rizz and he came to me. He said, "John, I found the next big thing, and I want you to be a part of it." And I was like, "Wow, I'm truly honored to do that." So that's kind of how it happened.
And you came out here today, and I'm guessing, just given all the things you've done, you've shot music videos before, right?
Correct, yeah.
This is my first rodeo here, and
yeah.
so I was just impressed. But have you ever seen more color?
No, this is a big production. This is beautiful. This is all Troy and all this team that he put together brought this together. It's amazing. It's just, they've been working on this for many days, putting this together, and I got to walk in and just play in front of it. I'm really honored, and yeah, it's such a beautiful set.
Were you involved in the recording of the song too, John?
I am, yeah. A lot of these tracks was just me, Troy, and Rizz started off, and then we kind of added the other guys as we went on.
So as you were the songs written ahead of time, or is some of your flavor added to the songs, or how would you talk about that?
Yeah, I definitely added my flavor, for sure. But these songs were written by Rizz, and he already had most of them. He brought them, and they were all more electronic with tracks, with like drum loops and all kinds of stuff. And what we did is we made it all organic and all like real music with real instruments. And we kind of made some new arrangements and just got really creative with it. And like I said, at the beginning, it was just the three of us, and then we brought in Steadicam, and then we brought in Devon and the other guys. And actually, Troy's son, Troy Jr., is the one who started this whole project off with Rizz.
No kidding.
They're the ones that started recording the electronic versions of these songs in the Bay Area of California. And that's when Troy went out there to visit his son. He met Rizz. He was immediately blown away by Rizz, his charisma, and the music. And he came back to Nashville saying, "This is the next big thing. I want to be a part of it. We're bringing him to Nashville." So Troy moved Rizz to Nashville, moved him into his house. And from there, it just kept happening. Everything, like, we're just working and working and working and making all this happen, making dreams come true.
And just say a couple words about Rizz. He, to me, seems like one of the most genuine people. And watching him today, he's delighted to be here.
Man, he is. He's a natural. He's a star. When you see him, you just know he's a star. You can't teach what he does. That natural charisma. And he is so genuine and kind and loving, and we all kind of come from the same place in that way.
That's been the best part for me, is just seeing him just kind of revel in this. Like,
oh yeah,
he's got to probably pinch himself to get the likes of all of you guys behind. Like, every one of you has pedigree in the business. Like, this is a big deal coming together, John.
It's a huge deal. I'm so grateful and honored to be a part of it. This band is all stars and legends in their own right, so we're so lucky to be a part of this.
And talk about Rizz's shoes, John. And he's changed since then, because those have to go under glass somewhere.
Yes, they do.
I'm sure.
Yeah, Elvis would wear those.
You'll see Rizz's shoes in the video, and I recommend for everyone, take a close look and ask yourself, where would you buy a pair of shoes like that? But I guess he bought them just for this.
He did, yeah. He went on a little shopping spree last week, actually. Got some killer stuff.
Well, where do we go from here? And I know he's got a couple of singles coming out. And what is in the plans for the future of the Believerz?
It's a very good question. We're in talks with a lot of people right now. We're in talks with investors. We're looking at the option of starting our own label with investments, or kind of working with another label and taking it from there. So right now we're still in the planning process with all that, but there'll be singles coming out and this video coming out very soon.
Now, you've worked with some of the greats, John. And where does Rizz stack up for you?
Oh man, he's the real deal. He is one of the greats.
I threw you that softball because I knew that would be the answer. He really is the real deal.
He
The
is.
kid can sing, he's good looking, he can dance.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be fun to work with someone like that.
It's natural star power, natural charisma, which not everybody has, you know. It's not easy to do that, to get up there and just let it all out, you know. Yeah, he's the real deal.
Now, I saw you getting a little funky up there, too. You got a little reggae beat in the background, and you shook your groove thing, John.
I did. That's not usually my comfort zone, but I did it for this, you know, because I'm a believer.
That's a monkey song, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But the band is Rizz and the Believerz.
Yes, I
So,
know.
I'm a believer.
I figure
baby.
you and I might be the only two guys old enough here to know that Monkeys reference, too.
Well, it's actually a Neil Diamond song. Neil Diamond wrote it, but the Monkees covered it.
Wow, see, only an insider would know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's pretty.
So Rizz is just getting his start. Do you look at him and remember when you were just starting out, John?
Yeah, definitely. But of course, I didn't have all these legends around me when I got started, nor a massive production shoot like this. So it's a blessing for all of us, you know.
You didn't have Neil Diamond come by and...
Not yet, no. But you never know. The day is still young.
What, did you start here in Nashville?
No, I grew up in Southwest Florida, actually. And I've been in Nashville about 20 years now.
Did you come here for music?
I did. I came for college and music. I got my degree in music business from MTSU. And then from there, just started working every aspect I could figure out in the music business.
All right. Well, you landed on your feet, I would say.
Did okay.
But you got that in common with Rizz, that he moved here too to have Troy help him out. And Nashville's kind of the place to be right now, John.
Oh, it's definitely the place to be. Just surrounded by creative people and inspiration everywhere.
Present company included, I'm sure. And we got Troy Lucetta taking a front row seat that he can see his idol.
He does say he's a fan of mine, which I still can't believe that, you know, but I'm honored, so honored.
Well, I've only got you for a couple of minutes here yet, John. What's on the horizon for you personally and professionally?
Well, this is becoming one of my main focuses, and I want it to be. I want this to be my main thing. But in the meantime, I'm still doing all kinds of stuff. I'm playing the Bluebird coming up soon, playing the City Winery in Nashville every month.
You do like a Beatles show at City Winery, don't you?
Yep, it's called Nashville Beatles Brunch. And it's very popular. It sells out every month, and it's really fun. I got Nashville pros that are all a part of that. And we take that on the road too. We do some theaters and stuff around Tennessee and the South and whatnot, and that's just so much fun because the Beatles are my favorite band, besides Rizz, of course.
Rizz, then the Beatles.
Yeah, exactly.
He's 20 number ones behind them, but he's catching up.
He's catching up.
We talked about, we're going to get a daytime Emmy for this interview.
That's right.
And then you've also got space on your mantle for a Grammy coming up with Rizz.
Hey, it's good. Yeah, it's been waiting a while now. I've dusted it off, and it's ready. It's ready for a Grammy. Bring it on.
From, I can't remember the name of the studio here. I wish I had written that down. But from the video shoot for the big new Rizz and the Believerz song, I can't believe I have to keep looking at it. Don't Stop Tryin'. We've got guitar player John Salaway, and we'll have a whole bunch of interviews coming up with all of the major stars that were a part of making this thing possible. Stay tuned for more. Thanks, John, for your time.
Thank you, brother.